In this video I'm going to show you how to organize your iTunes library. We're going to be using two softwares, MP3 tag to clean out your MP3s, and iTunes, where we're going to be taking advantage of the Windows 7's library. As you can see, I don't have anything in my music, but my music is in the iTunes folder, and I'm going to show you how to add it here so it look all nice. So what we need to do first is open up MP3 tag, and we're gonna select the folder, your music folder. An example, we're gonna do DJ Quick. So you already open up MP3 tag. You're just gonna drag DJ Quick, the folder, into MP3 tag. So right here, pretty much what you want to do, you want to get rid of all the extras, if it has comments or like any other stuff, and you want to add the album art. So right here, pretty much what we do, I like taking out all the little extra things that it has. So pretty much it just you click on this little down arrow and then click on Amazon.com. It's under the influence, the album. So DJ Quick, click next, make sure you got the proper one. Usually what I do is just scroll down 15 tracks. Shit, I moved something. And you see it only has 14 tracks. So I'm missing oh well. So oh well. So you click OK. You click no, because you don't have one. If you were to have an album covered, you click yes to keep your existing one, or click no to add the new one. So it's all nice and clean, but there's still work to be done. Usually what I like to do is I right click, and you want to convert tag to file name, so you click that. Make sure this is what I do. I like taking out, I really don't like having the numbers before the file name. So you can delete this whole thing. This is what I do. I delete it and I put artist, space, and then space and title, and then click OK. Make sure you hit Control Save. Okay, you want to make sure you have album artist. You can leave this or whatever, like the default. You want to make sure the album is the right one in all of them, because if you can click a single one and it can have a different name, so you want to make sure you highlight everything, click on album, make sure it's the right one, and then the artist as well. And then I like to leave this blank. You hit save. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna open up a new window, go to your home folder, go to music, and then go to iTunes, go to iTunes media. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna drag automatically add to iTunes to your favorites right there at the bottom. So okay, you close that. So this is what you do now. Right now it really doesn't matter what the name is, because as soon as you drag it to automatically add to iTunes, it's gonna add it to iTunes and it's gonna rename the file. It's gonna organize it for you. So we'll just drag it here, and if you click on automatically add to iTunes, you see it's not added yet because I haven't launched iTunes. So as soon as I launch iTunes, it's gonna add the DJ Quick. You see, it's adding it right now. So in order to add it, our file names are clean. Looks perfect, just how I want it. So here's the trick. We go back and see that DJ Quick is still there, but the folder's empty because it already added it. So pretty much everything goes to your music folder, iTunes Media, and music. You see how it organizes everything. You see this is DJ Quick. It renamed the file from artis, and then from the artist the album. See how it's all nice and organized? So what we want to have this folder and our music right here. The way I do it, you open up a command prompt, but make sure you run it as administrator. You can just hit start, type CMD, Control Shift Enter, and it's gonna ask you, do you want to allow this program to make changes, blah blah blah. So you want to have elevated privileges. You click yes. So what we want to do, we want to make a symbolic link. So you type in mk link, and then it tells you the description and then how to use this command. So we want to make a dictionary junction. So we type mk link j and then our link. So we want to make this in our music folder. So you go to your home folder and then you hit shift, right click in my music, copy as path, you go back to the command prompt, you right click, you hit paste, you go back and then you type in the name of the folder you want to create, or the symbolic link. Usually name mine albums, and then quotation marks, and then our target, which is gonna be iTunes Media. We're gonna hit shift, right click, copy as path. We're gonna go back to our command prompt. We're gonna hit right click and paste, hit enter, and it created already our symbolic link. So we're gonna go to music, we're gonna go to include folder, we're gonna go to our home folder, our music folders, and our album folder that we just created using the symbolic links, and we hit include folder. If you don't see this, don't worry, you probably have it arranged by folder, but I want to have a clean look, it looks so nice and beautiful. So pretty much what you see in iTunes, it's sorted by album. As you can see right here in iTunes, it's sorted by albums as well. So you get this beautiful clean library. As you can see, like all the singles right here, if I add like a single, just like one single file, that's not the whole album. Usually what I do is I open up MP3 tag, and for example, I leave the artist name. I don't mess with the artist name. Just on the album, I have it under singles. You can type whatever you want, and then make sure on album artists you have it under singles as well, and you hit control and save, and then you just drag it to the add automatically to iTunes, and it's gonna add it to the iTunes but it's only gonna create one folder. It's gonna create one folder, Computer's running a little slow. It's gonna create one folder. Let's go to iTunes. So it's only gonna create one folder, and then within that folder it's gonna have all your singles, and it's all sorted out beautifully, so you don't have scattered artists, album names, you know, everything's all nice and beautiful. So pretty much what it does, we can see here, we're gonna sort it by folder, see what it does. So you drag it and it creates a folder for the artist. You're gonna name it singles, which I did. You can name it whatever you want. And under that, it's gonna create another folder, which is the album, and then it's gonna be singles too. And pretty much they're all right here. You know, it's all sorted out. And the title, the artist, album artist, and album, it's all organized. So that's how you organize your iTunes library, and you take advantage of the Windows 7 libraries.